This Shopify Plus store hit a $1.4 billion valuation in 2021. Today, their stock is trading under $1. They almost got delisted from the Nasdaq, and the wildest part, it all came down to one decision, a decision you've probably considered making for your own Shopify store. So, let me show you what happened. 2015, Tim Brown, a former pro soccer player from New Zealand, has this weird obsession. He thinks shoes are too complicated, too many colors, too many materials, too much everything. He teams up with Joey Swillinger, a biotech engineer, and they launch one shoe made of wool. They call it the Wool Runner. And it goes viral, like immediately. Tech founders wear them everywhere. Obama wears them, Larry Page wears them. They become the unofficial uniform of Silicon Valley, and within 3 years, they hit $1 billion valuations. They sell over 1 million pairs. They open retail stores in New York, San Francisco, Boston, and every interview, every press release, and every product launch, same single message: the world's most comfortable shoe. One product, one promise, one brand. That focus is exactly what made them. Then, in November 2021, they IPO. The stock pops over 90% on day one. Market cap closes near $4 billion. Tim Brown is on the cover of every business publication. Wall Street is comparing them to Lululemon, to Nike. They're untouchable. And right at the top of the mountain, they made a decision nobody saw coming. Here's what happened. Allbirds leadership looks around and thinks, we've built this incredible brand. People trust us. They love sustainability. They love comfort. We're not just a shoe company anymore, we're a lifestyle company. So they make the pivot, they launch apparel. T-shirts, sweatpants, underwear, hoodies, athletic wear. Within 18 months, the site goes from one shoe to dozens of SKUs spanning categories the founders had never made before. And honestly, it wasn't the worst decision. Lululemon did this, Patagonia did this, plenty of brands have earned permission to expand. And the thinking was, if customers love our shoes, they'll love our t-shirts. If they love our materials, they'll love our apparel. Same brand, same values, except they didn't. Watch this chart. November 2021 IPO, $21 a share. By the end of 2022, under $3. By 2024, under $1. What happened? The apparel didn't sell. Core shoe customers got confused. They didn't come to Allbirds for a t-shirt. New apparel customers never showed up. They already had Lululemon, they already had Patagonia, they already had Viore. So inventory piled up, margins collapsed. Allbirds had to discount aggressively. The brand started feeling cheap. Layoffs, store closures, CEO Joey stepped down. The stock got threatened with delisting from Nasdaq. Wall Street stopped covering them. And the kicker, the original Wool Runner still sells fine. The core product never died. The brand around it did. Okay, so what's the takeaway for you? If you've got a Shopify store doing real numbers and you're sitting there thinking, maybe we should expand into some adjacent category, this is your cautionary tale. Brand permission is a trap. Customer demand is the test. Before you launch that new category, ask yourself 3 questions. 1, are customers literally asking for this in DMs, surveys, reviews? Or am I assuming they want it because they love what I already make? 2, does this product make the answer to what do you guys sell stronger or weaker? Because Allbirds went from the comfortable shoe people to the company that sells a bunch of stuff. 3, if I launch this exact product as a totally separate brand with no Allbirds logos on it, would anyone buy it? If the answer to any of those is no, you don't have brand permission. You have a founder ego, and it might be the most expensive ego trip of your career. By the way, the Allbirds story isn't over. Earlier this year, they did a full Shopify redesign with an agency called Pattern. New CEO, new strategy, going back to basics, focused on shoes. Whether they climb back from a stock under $1, we'll see. If you're running a Shopify store right now and you're tempted to expand, bookmark this video, watch it again in 6 months, and subscribe so I can save you from making the same mistake. See you tomorrow.